So I look a little run down because I'm on my way to a run. So there's that. Plus, I'm sick. And plus, I am still feeling the effects from the election last night. So that's all happening right now. But I'm excited. Today, Tara, my roommate, and I tried to fix our washing machine and it really failed. We didn't know what we were doing. I went to Commonwealth Bank where my bank is set up, and I contacted them to see if we could get a new card because they lost my previous card. I never got it in the mail. So now I have to wait another 5 business days until my new card comes in the mail, which is a little annoying, but it's okay. It'll work out. And then now I'm going to do a training run again. This time it's with Matt Horn, who's a Olympic gold medalist for Australia in swimming though. So the guy on Sunday was joking that we were going to pour water into the street so he could swim the race instead of walking and running the race with us. But the run was really good. It was really fun. I got to see a couple of people from the first run on Sunday. Really good to see them again. And then I went to lunch. I got some ramen because I saw Cecilia's snap and I really wanted ramen. So I got some of that. And then I happened upon this square, which is near Federation Square. I don't think this is called Federation Square, but this whole area is like the touristy City Hall area of Melbourne. There's also Melbourne Music Awards, which I already voted for online. You can win a hotel stay if you win. So we'll see. Unfortunately, I broke my sunglasses today. I dropped them on the floor and they broke. So I'll have to glue them back together again. In the meantime, just using these hassles. It's beautiful. I'm so happy. Is so cool. It's like an assault on the senses, which I feel like is a really good representation of the whole industry of moving image. It's kind of what it is. There's like images everywhere, music everywhere, things to look at, things to read, and it's all kind of jumbled together. So I just got out of a showing of a virtual reality show called Collision. And it was about an Indigenous man whose first encounters with the colonists was through an atomic bomb, and he didn't know what it was. He thought it was his ancestors coming to visit him. It wasn't until 20 years later he learned the term atomic bomb. The ash from the atomic bomb wiped out a lot of the kangaroos, and they ended up eating the kangaroos, and they ended up getting really sick. And so it was done really well. It was really heart-wrenching. It was probably the best virtual reality I've seen. I've seen a few of them before and they sort of seem a little campy, but this one was done quite well. It's kind of like the best way to do placemaking without actually being able to be there. It was also, from a soci perspective, kind of weird because there was maybe 15 of us all in our individual chairs, and once you put them on, you can't see or hear anybody else, and you just spin around in your chair. And so for an outsider to watch it, it'd be strange to watch these individual people all experiencing the same thing at the same time, but experiencing it so individually and looking at different things at different times in this 360. So it was really weird and kind of probably the future of how we're going to be attracting, doing our own thing, but doing it together in some weird, non-existent way. Oh, and then near the end, some guy coughed, and it totally snapped me out of that other reality that it was set in, and it made me realize that virtual reality is one of those things that embodies all of your senses all at once. It's not like reading a book, where you're reading a book and then you can still hear the birds chirp, but you can still see people walking by. In this way, it envelopes all of your senses, so that nothing else is really